Hello, everyone, and welcome to another NGS stream. My name is Gimmie-Moore Cosplay, and of course, today I have my dear friend Shane co-casting with me. How you doing today, Shane?
I'm doing good. Done with work for the weekend and finally get to enjoy the rest of the weekend. And what better way to start enjoying the weekend than with a little bit of NGS casting, am I right?
Woohoo, yes, I cannot agree more. I'm super excited for today's match. It's been a hot second since I've cast. I didn't think I casted all this week, which is a shocker for me. I just kind of took the week off and chilled, so I'm excited to get to this weekend as we do have a cast today and tomorrow. But let's go ahead into today's game. Today, we have Team Rainbow Shroom Go versus Bob's Minions in the Division E-West. Let's see. Oh my gosh, why am I Oh, hold on, I gotta fix stuff. The maps aren't showing for some reason. Ah! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is shaping up to be a pretty good match today. Just a little tale of the tape. Team Rainbow Shrooms Go is currently holding down the #1 spot in Division E-West, tied with Community Pizza. So they're looking to try and maintain their undefeated record so far. And meanwhile, Bob's Minions, they're in third place right now, having only dropped one series in a close 2-1 bout. Really looking to, keep moving up in the standings. So it's going to be a real test for them this week as they play against Team Rainbow Shrooms Go.
That is. Do you want to go ahead and while I'm working on this, go through who banned what for maps?
Sorry, give me 1 second here. Sorry, I'm working on something on my end too. You caught me off guard here.
No. Here, I could do it then while I'm doing this. So, for Team Rainbow Shrooms Go, they went ahead and banned out Tomb of the Spider Queen and Volskaya Foundry, while Bob's Minions went ahead and banned out Battle of Eternity and Sky Temple. Our first map if I could find it. Our first map was picked out from Team Rainbow's Shrooms Go, and it is a drumroll. Chat, everyone in chat, give me a drumroll. It's definitely not me trying to fix stuff.
It is Praxis Holdout.
Woo!
Good job, you bailed me out. Now it's my turn to bail you out. Yeah, I'm going through all the NGS stuff, and I'm like, oh, geez, I don't have the casting stuff up. Look at me, I'm unprofessional caster.
You know what's funny is I made sure all my map stuff worked before I got in here, and it worked perfectly fine. And then as soon as I reset it, it just stopped working. And I was like, seriously?
Well, I'm excited to see what some of these teams bring out. I know that there's some spicy picks that some of these teams have up their sleeves. I know a couple of the players and have some pretty deep hero pools on some of these teams, so we might be seeing some, maybe a little bit of spice here.
Ooh, I do like me some spice!
I'm actually not very good with spice. Actually, kind of a wuss when it comes to spicy food, believe it or not.
Oh no, poor Shane.
It's, unfortunately, now that I live in the Southwest, everything is hot down here, so...
That is true. Well, all right. I definitely am excited for this game. I've never seen either of these teams. I'm pretty sure Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. They're ascendant of Team Rainbow. What's the other team's name? Team Rainbow.
It's Team Rainbow Strike Go, if I remember correctly.
There we go. Some more. I like how NGS is starting to get some more like clans going around here, so that's exciting. But let's go ahead into the draft. Oh my god. The draft view. There we go. There's words.
So Praxis Holdout. One of some people either love it or some people hate it. One of those maps, the solo laner actually kind of gets to be the star of the show on this map, with how important holding that objective is in the solo lane, as well as having good wave clear is always extremely important as well for in case you lose that Zerg wave. So a lot of different ways you can play this map. You could play a winning strategy and try and dominate your solo and 4-man, or you could play a little bit more defensive and pick up a lot of wave clear to help defend. We are going to be seeing the Joanna taken off the board first. Pretty standard tank pick. No surprise to see it taken away.
Definitely. Before I can even say anything, Team Rainbow Shrooms Go went ahead and banned out the Junkrat, which I was gonna say Junkrat would probably be banned out here. Junkrat's a very popular hero right now. So I'm curious to see what the other bans are going to be here. And I'm curious to see if there's going to be interesting comps. I know last time I casted, the game before you came and joined me, we had Windblades. I will not stop talking about this. So maybe we'll have a Windblades game this year, or this series, or maybe an Orphea. You rarely ever see Orphea. But we do have Bob's Minions doing their second ban of Anduin. How do you feel about the Banduin ban?
I think it's a good ban, especially, not to spoil anything, but I believe Team Rainbow Shrooms Go might have a Genji player, and Genji Light Bomb is just such a devastating combo, so no surprise to see at least a piece taken away. Rainer's going to be our last ban. I believe it's the most banned, actually, against Bob's Minions, so no surprise to see that taken away.
Oh, and there we go. We have our first healer pick. Bob's Minions first picking the Rhaegar. And wow, we got some more auto locks as we have the Stukov and Murden from Team Rainbow Shrooms Go.
These picks are coming in fast here. These teams obviously seem to know what they want out of this draft. Murden Stukov, I think, is a classic pairing on this map. Stukov able to put that puddle down on the point, and Murden has so much built-in self-sustain for these objective fights. Two more picks going to be coming out here for the side of Bob's Minions. Let's see what they got in store for us.
Ooh, a Sonya and a Blaze. So I'm assuming Blaze tank, Sonya off lane. That's normally how it goes.
So let me get your vote here. Blaze, bunker or combustion? What do you think?
I like bunker. Bunker, it gets your teammate. I think it also depends on how the game's going. If your game is going phenomenal and you guys are doing really good in a very aggressive team, maybe combustion if you have some comboed with it. But honestly, majority of the time, I would do bunker.
I mean, I love bunker too, I'll admit, but I'm more curious in which one they're going to go, because let me tell you, combustion is a lot of fun. I don't care what anyone says. I love it. Like, I never get to go it. My team never lets me do it, but man, is combustion fun.
You know what? That could be our poll for tonight during this game. Our prediction: will Blaze go bunker? There we go. I'm gonna do that. Why don't you go ahead with the last two bans for me?
Yeah, so we have Jaina and Gaslow taken off the board. Jaina's pretty good against the Zerg waves on this map as well. She has really good point damage. Gaslow, a bit of an interesting ban. I wonder if it's targeting something. We're going to see Orphea Leoric locked in, and there is now the potential for a dirty bathtub, potentially. So, a little bit of combo action.
Wait.
Have you never heard that before?
No!
The dirty bathtub. It's whenever Leoric ults people and then Orphea uses Eternal Feast on it.
Yeah. Well, I love it. And I was just about to talk about that combo because they do have the Stukov here, which is really good with the Leoric combo and Orphea. That's just a great wombo combo there. But I've never heard the term dirty bathtub. I also want to point out, I called out an Orphea game. I did say we might see an Orphea this game, so I will say that.
Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna guess right now it's a Genji pick. 12 seconds left until Genji's locked in.
Alright, chat. I'm gonna go ahead, and while we wait, I'm gonna pull up the prediction for you guys so you can start voting.
Is it the draft genius?
My God!
Is it the draft genius who has entered the building? I think so. We are going to see the Genji last pick coming in. Honestly, two pretty strong comps for both of these teams. This is potentially Genji's best map, so there's a really good potential for it to find some good value here.
Wow, the Shane, the master predictor. I think me and you are doing really good on predicting so far. I predicted an Orphea, you predicted the Genji. We're doing really good here. But alright, just for anyone who's just coming on in, welcome on in. I'm Gimmie-Moore Cosplay. This is my lovely co-host Shane. And today we're doing Division C West, or sorry, E-West. I'm so used to doing Division C, oh my goodness. E-West for NGS. We have on the blue team, Team Rainbow Shrooms Go, and they went ahead and banned out Tuma, Spider Queen, and Volskaya Foundry. While on the right, in the red, we have Bob's Minions banning out Battlefield of Eternity, Sky Temple. Team Rainbow Shrooms Go had first map pick, and we're going to Brax's Holdout for our first game. I'm excited for this map. I'm excited right now. The draft pick, my team is to go Shrooms, mainly because I like the Stukov, Leoric, and Orphea combo. Genji's a Genji. I don't really care. There's not really too much wombo combo. If he goes X-Strike, he get X-Strike and Leoric ult, but really it's the Stukov, Orphea, and Leoric for me.
Personally, for me, I think the real difference maker in this game is going to be the ultimate that Blaze takes, because if Blaze goes bunker, it has the potential to get anyone trapped in Entomb out before all the Orphea damage comes in. So I think it's really going to come down to that. Also, real quick, shoutouts to Sonics and Pi in chat, two of my teammates. How'd you figure out I was casting today?
They always know. But all right, let's go ahead into our first game. And I'll go ahead and introduce Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. So in the blue, we have Just Garbage on the Stukov, Diet Llama on the Orphea, Demon Grand on the Genji, B-Man on the Murden, and Silver Bell on the Leoric.
And for the side of Bob's Minions, we got Bristleclaw on the Sonya, we have Soup Kitchen on the Rhaegar, Sycophants on the Blaze, Mockstash on the Zagara, and Gossamer on the Greymane.
And let's go ahead and pull up some level 1s here. Let's see, ooh, maybe a Q build Orphea here, looking good. Ooh, there's some damage onto the Zagara. Zagara is gonna go down already. B-Man looking really low here though, but he will be just fine.
Yeah, Genji doing the quick in, quick out. Love to see it as he is able to finish off that kill. Almost seemed like Bob's Minions weren't quite expecting that level of aggression so early in the game. And yeah, so we see Rainbow Shrooms Go out to the early lead.
Definitely is not the earliest kill at NGS, as I have achieved that my last game. Who did we play against? I forgot what my team played against. Oh, I'm so sorry to that enemy team. They were great. They won 2-0. My team sucked. We lost. But ooh, B-Man getting pretty low there. But our enemy team, they're playing Falstad. Oh my gosh, while I'm just rambling, Sonya up top went ahead and got killed by the Leoric and Genji. Both teams are going on their camps. But real quick, I'm trying to finish this. Long story short, Falstad came all the way up to our gate and we killed him in 9 seconds of the game. There's a highlight clip somewhere. It was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, Genji's going to be extremely annoying this game. Sonya's life is going to be really difficult, having to constantly deal with that pressure. We do see a bit of a scuffle here on this bottom point. Zagara using her skill button, pressing W on top of Murden and taking away half his health. That ability is just so fair and balanced. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Few interesting talent builds we are seeing here. We're seeing the Q build from the Orphea, as well as we're getting a cocktail build out of the Greymane. So a few little interesting choices as point control is going over to the side of Rainbow Shrooms Go. Blaze is under a bit of pressure on that point, going for the kill on the Murden in the backline. He's just barely able. Blaze dives in at no health and is going to be brought down. A close exchange. Demon Grant so low on the Genji, but he is able to find the dash out. And it looks like it's just going to be a clean 1-0 as they secure the objective phase for the side of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go.
Wow, that was crazy. I do want to make note, when you talk about Q build Orphea, it is not an interesting build. It is the only build you go if you know how to hit your Q shots. If you play Orphea, don't know how to hit your Q shots, then you go Chaos build. But other than that, Q build is the best build. And I'm that meme right now. You know that meme where the guy's sitting at the table and he's like, changed my mind about blah, blah, blah? That's me with Orphea Q build. Can't change my mind about it.
Overall, they have actually pretty good wave clear for the side of Bob's minions, as they so far have only lost that wall. Greymane and Zagara putting in decent work as they're kind of holding the line relatively effectively, taking a bit of poke damage, but to be expected. Sonya has cleared out that top lane as well, so with just the wall going down here, should still be in a decent position to fight for these future points.
Oh, definitely. They just need to make sure that they don't get picked out a lot, because then the XP will grow, and then they won't have the XP advantage here. That's really big early on, is XP advantage, getting those talent tiers. So they gotta be careful there.
Yeah, Team Rainbow Shrooms just going to go ahead and get a little bit of globe control, and they might potentially be looking for an invade here. They don't have a talent advantage. Sycophants goes in on the Blaze, but isn't quite able to find the stun. We do have Zagara recalling as well, so if they want to go for this invade, this is probably their chance before Zagara can get back.
Definitely, Zagara is coming back. She should make it in time, but the Sonya might come in. Though it looks like she's gonna rotate up. We do have a silence coming from Stukov. Here comes Bob's minions coming in to take back their camp, and they will take it back. Leoric did start rotating bottom, but did not make it in time.
Yeah, Leoric did a good job getting the wave under control in his lane. He's actually got pretty good wave priority throughout this game. Gossamer goes in, 1v4. He's going to probably pay for that. No, he's barely alive. The slow from Stukov is not able to convert it. Demon Grand's trying to find it. He does find it. Oh, I thought he might get Rhaegar as well, but he is going to be traded. A 1-for-1 there. He actually got so much deflect damage from deflecting that camp that it was almost enough to find the Rhaegar as well.
You know what? I thought he was going to get that Rhaegar too, but he dashed out of it, and I think that's what got him. If he just stayed and used one of his if he had his skills available, use it on that Rhaegar, he could have got it and then probably died and do a 2-for-1 instead of for a 1-for-1.
Yeah, that was a very manly jump in from the Greymane. I will say that. Yeah. Coming closer to these level 10s, we do have the next objective phase coming in here, so we likely won't see level 10s for a little bit still. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, Leoric seems to be getting the better of this 1v1. As we mentioned at the start, how critical it is to win this solo lane, and Silverbell doing a fantastic job here on this Leoric, taking control as Demon Grand is coming in as well to try and find a little more value.
Let's see. I don't think they're going to get the kill here. They will not. But I will say, also, shout out to Silverbell. They came in here right before the game started and said, you know, thank you for casting. So, you're welcome, Silverbell. Thank you for the game.
Well, Greymane goes in again, but there's that counter stun from the Murd, and they're going to try and find him. He gets extremely low, but I don't think they're going to be able to convert it. Rhaegar goes a little far forward looking for it, but isn't able to find it, and after all of that, I mean, they keep chunking this Murden down to extremely low health, but that's sort of where Murden excels, getting that increased healing when he's at low health. Blaze does go in for the stun, but there's no real follow-up to come with it. Blaze is now getting extremely low. Good silence puddle to try and zone out the team. They're going to try and find him in the back line, but not quite able to find it is Demon Grand, and now the turnaround is coming in as the front line tries to go back in. Blaze is coming back into the fight. Really what to watch here is this point timer.
Oh, definitely. I keep watching the Orphea because, man, I'm a very aggressive Orphea player, so when there's fights like that, I just go in. I just say, fuck it. As long as I hit my Qs, I'm just always in. And it's funny because my teammates, they'll know when I mess up because I'm like, oh, fuck, I missed my Q. But, man, while I'm talking, Stukov completing his quest and getting the Blaze kill here. We do have Shrooms. They're almost done with the objective. We do have Sonya trying to stop it up top, but here is Genji and Leoric able to fend off of her, and here are level 10s from the side of Shrooms.
Yeah, unfortunately for Sonya, they keep winning in this 4-man, and that allows Genji to be freed up to look for that rotate and push her off of the point. Really what a lot of this has come down to is really good synergy from the tank and the healer. Stukov has pretty much been there consistently to silence every single Murden stun, which I think has done a lot of work here for the side of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go.
Yeah, it looks like we do have your Dirty Bathwater. We have the Entomb and the Eternal Feast. We also have Genji with X-Strike, Flailing Swipe from Stukov, and Avatar from Murden.
Yeah, this fort, they might be able to hold it. Eternal Feast is used, but there was nothing to combo it with there, so unfortunately it finds no value. And I think they may be able to hold this fort. It's going to be close.
It's gonna get pretty close. We do have level 10s for Bob's minions, and we have a combustion blaze. What is this? What is this? You know what? If Bob's minions wins this game with the combustion blaze, you could tell your team it's time for me to play combustion.
Listen, if they went with combustion blaze, I don't know if it's because of or in spite of. As much as I love combustion, I do love bunker into this Eternal Feast Entomb combo. I think being able to get everyone out of those entombs is just so pivotal if the side of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go presses all of their buttons. With the X Strike as well coming in, that's just another tool for them to combo into those people caught in the entomb.
Definitely. Well, and speaking of level 10s for Bob's minions, let's go through real quick. We do have Devouring Maw from Zagara, Ancestral from Rhaegar, Combustion from Blaze, Cursed Bullet from Greymane, and Wrath of the Berserker. I thought maybe she was gonna go, whatchamacallit? Oh, why can't I think of words? I thought Sonya, go with Leap. I wasn't thinking of that, huh?
What that does mean for the Sonya, though, is that if they try and ignore the Sonya to dive that backline, and Sonya is able to keep free hitting with that Wrath up, she's actually going to do a lot of damage, especially to the Stukov and potentially the Orphea in those fights. So we'll see if that ends up finding value. Good stun there onto the Greymane. They are able to catch him out, and he's definitely going to go down here. Yep, he is going to go down. Good Maw there by the Zagar to keep 3 of them out. That may be able to save the lives of the rest of their team. Blaze doesn't quite find the stun there, and in the end, it is just going to be a 1-for-1 onto the Greymane.
You know what? I think the Zagara saved Shrooms with that Maw because she shroomed while combustion was going off. So, kind of saved
Did you just say she shroomed?
I know. I didn't know if I said it. Am I on shrooms? No, just kidding.
Is that a verb?
Is that a verb? Oh my god. I can't get over that now. She mauled them and saved them. There we go.
You know I gotta give you a hard time.
I know. And listen, I give you a hard time as I took away all your points because you doubted my twin blades.
Oh, another stun here onto the Blaze. The cleanse is going to come out from the Rhaegar, but he's caught in that root from the Stukov. Is able to back away here, but Team Rainbow Shrooms Go, they're pretty much holding consistent control of this map. Let's see if the Genji decides to stay here, if he's going to look to rotate out. And no, it looks like we might have another scuffle here.
We do have level 13s for Shrooms here, so they are at the tier level advantage as well. We do have the rest of Bob's minions. They're rotating up to fight this Leoric off. Leoric is going to be able to live out of it, but now Bob's minions will be able to hold off this top objective for a little bit longer. There's combustion being used. There's avatar being used as well. Failing swipe as well. This is a great entomb, and there's the Orphea on top of it. There's X-Strike, there's Maw, and Rhaegar goes down. Ooh, Blaze getting pretty low here, but so is the Genji. Will there be more kills after this? Sonya is gonna go down as well. Blaze should go down here as well, and he does. And only Greymane and Zagara will live that fight.
Mockstash did a great job catching 3 in the Devouring Maw once again to try and save the team. But you see the value there, just that Entomb, Eternal Feast, and X-Strike combo just instantly blowing up 2 members for the side of Bob's minions. And now Team Rainbow Shrooms Go, they get the full objective, and they're going to have a boss pushing in the same lane as well. This could be potentially disastrous for the sides of Bob minions.
Definitely. We do have level 13s for Bob's minions, but I don't know if that's going to help them here.
Yeah, they are going to lose that fort for sure here. Keep wall is probably a lost cause as well. Let's see if they're going to be able to hold this keep. I think it's going to be pretty difficult, even with all the wave clear they have.
That's true, but Bob's minions are able to take the top fort, so a little bit of a trade here, so at least not too bad. There is the Entomb being missed, so Entomb will be down for this fight. We do have Eternal Feast, X-Strike, Failing Swipe up. Avatar should be up here in a second, and we have all ults except for Cursed Bullet for Bob's minions. There goes down the top 4, or bottom keep, sorry. Bottom keep, and it looks like they're pushing to go core. Rhaegar having to use Ancestral on himself. There's a stun, there's Combustion being used as well. Silverbell getting pretty low here, but should live. Oh no, the Orphea goes down. Silverbell is gonna go down as well. And wow, Bob's minions doing a great job defending off of their core. Their core is, oh, is it gonna take damage? Hold on. Oh no. Oh, just barely does not take damage.
Yeah, honestly, I thought that looked pretty close to game there, so I'm really surprised. Bob Minions, they really stepped up to the plate there in that situation. Were able to hold onto that core, and no matter how bad it looked, you know, they did get that top 4, like you mentioned, so they've equalized pressure up there. It's really going to be this bot lane that they have to continue to watch out for, and while they did get all of those kills, they are still down the talent tier, so they have a little bit more catching up to do if they want to get back into this game.
Oh yeah, we do have level 16s being picked up by Shrooms. And as you were talking, we had Genji take the top 4 against Bob's minions here. And now Bob's minions grabbing both of their camps. So they'll help them push up the lanes a little more, get them to level 16 a little quicker. We do also have Shrooms grabbing their bruiser camp, as well as Leoric is going to clear out that siege camp here.
Is that the one and only Weenus in the chat? Thanks for joining, Weenus.
Thanks for the 69 bits, like always. You're the MVP.
So, meanwhile, cleaning up this bottom lane, it really looks like Bob's minions are just kind of trying to stall for time, find that level 16. I think it's definitely the smart play here. And Zagara trying to get as much of that creep out as they can. Being able to track that Genji is a very important thing for them to do. They're going to go up and clear this top lane, and this should get them to that very pivotal level 16.
Definitely. Here we are. Shrooms coming in for the fight. Level 16 for both teams. Oh my gosh, Combustion. There's Ancestral. There is Leoric and Orphea. There's everything left and right. Greymane getting really low here, though. Greymane is going to go down. Zagara is getting really low as well. Zagara, just keep running. Keep running. Zagara will live, but Rhaegar does not live here. Oh my goodness. And Rainbow Shrooms coming back in with a team fight. I don't know if minions will be able to defend off this too much. Wall's definitely gonna go down. Maybe keep if Shrooms can get another kill here.
And Team Rainbow Shrooms go, they're really comboing their ultimates really well this game. I mean, you can tell exactly what the plan is from the way they're playing. Entomb into Entomb into Eternal Feast into the X-Strike has really proven to be their combo. They're getting so much pressure done, it basically burns the Ancestral every single time that they use the combo, and even then, it's not enough for them to save the team fight.
Also, real quick, Crizzo, thank you so much for giving EEZOGG a sub. And they can't have an Anduin pull. They banned the Anduin. Oh my gosh, Blaze getting really low. There is the Entomb, there is X-Strike, there is Orpheus all as well, and failing swipe. Leoric getting pretty low here. Zagara does go down, and so does the Sonya. This might be GG if they get another kill. Oh, good Blaze stun. There's the Combustion as well, but oh, Blaze saving his healer will end up killing himself.
Yeah, they are taking a little bit of wave damage. They're going to clear it up, but really, this Zerg wave is going to be a lot of pressure. The Sonya and the Zagara are still down for a little bit, so it's going to find some value before they get the respawns up. I think this could potentially be game. It's really going to come down to if the side of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go is able to find another pick while this Zerg wave is pushing. If they can find one more pick, I think that'll be game.
I agree, because we do have Sonya coming up right now. Blaze will be up in 6 seconds. So we'll see if Blob's minions can hold off. They did a good job last time, but there's the Entomb, there's the Ancestral being used on himself, X-Strike and Orphea. Maul 3 of the people, but not enough time to save the Rhaegar. Blaze getting pretty low here as well. This should be GG in favor for Team Rainbow Shrooms Go as they get the Sonya kill as well. Blaze trying to get a stun, but man, Shrooms are getting pretty low, but the core is getting lower, and there it is. First game going to Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. Woo, man.
Bob's Minions, that fight went about as well for them as they could have had. Rhaegar was actually able to dash out of the entomb using the wolf stance to melee into someone else, and he actually caused the Eternal Feast to get canceled instantly, as well as they hit the three-man mob. But even all of that combined, they were just a little bit too far behind with the Zerg wave pushing. They had to try and find the clear, and they weren't quite able to do it. Really strong performance for the side of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. They looked very coordinated throughout this game, and you can tell just by looking at the kills.
Oh, definitely. And man, I was really shocked because Bob's Minions, they were able to defend off the core the first time. I had high hopes that they could defend it off again, but I did say Team Rainbow Shrooms Go, their draft pick, in my opinion, was better, and I was correct. So give me the points. Not just kidding. But
I'm sorry, did you bet in your own poll?
I literally can't. No, because my poll was if Blaze went combustion or
Oh, right. I forgot that's what you made the poll.
So I couldn't even do it if I want to. Oh, I just messed up my stream. I was trying to make another NGS logo just to make it look pretty. I messed up. There we go. All right, but let's go over. I'll fix that later. Let's go ahead and go over the game summary. So in the siege damage, we have 112 coming from Leoric, 68,000 from Greymane. In the hero damage, we have 59,000 from Orphea and 72,000 from Greymane. In the healing, we have 99,000. Literally, how many? That's 62 points away from 100,000 from Stukov. 63,000 from Rhaegar. In the self-healing, we have 35,000 from Myrden and 25,000 from Sonya. And finally, in XP, we have 15,000 from Leoric and 10,000 from Sonya. 16 kills to 3 kills, level 19, level 17. I'll go ahead and bring up the talents for you, chat, so you can take a look. No level 20s we're being able to pick from here, so RIP level 20s.
I will say, we talked a lot about the 4-man, but I did also want to give a shout out to Silverbelt on the Leoric. Did a great job of holding down that solo lane. The solo laners don't get enough love on this map, but I'll give you I'm a solo laner. I'll give you a little bit of love. Able to control that top side extremely well into the Sonya. Did cheat a little bit. They had a Genji, so just not throw that out. But no, seriously. Excellent job, and I do think being able to control that top side throughout the game was definitely a strong point for the side of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. As for Bob's Minions, I honestly thought they had a solid draft looking at their team. I really think for me, part of it is just going to come down to they seemed like they had some moments where communication either was a little lapsed or just a little bit off coordination. I think if they're able to rope that in, I don't mind the draft. I think that if they're able to just work on that coordination, they absolutely can punch back once game 2 rolls around.
I definitely agree. And I just wanted to real quickly say, Crizzo, thank you for all the gifted subs to chat. I appreciate it. Well, that's four gifted subs in the channel. Thank you so much, Crizzo. You're so sweet. Thank you for supporting me. But let's go ahead into the map view. I'm hoping Bob's Minions can give us a game 3 here. I would be shocked if they didn't give us a game 3 because they did do a really good job of defending. They just really need to get on to being able to focus on their who they want to pick off. I think that's the biggest thing in my opinion. All right, but just in case anyone's just joining on in, welcome on in. My name is Gimmie-Moore Cosplay, and I am your caster along with my amazing co-caster, Shane the Train, with me. I'm so excited to have you again. I'm always excited.
Why would you lie to your audience? I'm definitely not amazing.
You are amazing. You're wonderful. Shane literally messaged me today. He's like, I'm free. You cast it. And I was like, let's do it, Shane.
I thought I was working the night shift. I usually work the night shifts today. So I was surprised whenever I had the day shift today. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm free. Let's do it.
And I appreciate it. Shane will unfortunately not be with us for tomorrow's stream, but that's okay. We'll have you every other stream, we can get you in here.
Yeah, I got some Debbie Downer teammates. We gotta practice.
Hey, at least your team practices. I wish mine did. Anyways, so tonight, right now, we're streaming for NGS, the Division E-West. We have Team Rainbow Shrooms Go on the blue side. They went ahead and banned out Tomb of the Spider Queen and Volskaya Foundry. While on the right side, in the red, we have Bob's Minions banning out Battle of Eternity and Sky Temple. We did have Team Rainbow Shrooms Go pick the first map, which was Braxis, and they took the first map. Now, our second map, we have... oh my gosh. We have Dragonshire picked out by Bob's Minions. I'm excited for D-Shire. It's like my 5th favorite map-ish. What about you?
How did you immediately land on 5th?
That's my 5th. What, do you not have
all your...
Yes.
I don't have like a perfectly memorized list of my maps in order. Like I could tell, like I like Infernal Shrines. I like two. Like I could say I like maps. I don't know exactly. Like if you ask me what my 4th favorite map is, I'd be I don't know.
Oh my gosh, how do you not have your maps in order here? Come on, you gotta know. So my first one, of course, is Towers of Doom. Then we have Tomb of the Spider Queen. Then we have, I love Hanamura, but specifically if I play Twin Blades. My 4th one is Cursed, and then my 5th one is D-Shire.
So just clarify, so your 3rd favorite map is Kill Genji the map?
Yes, of course. Fuck Genji.
Whoa, don't tell that to Team Rainbow Shrooms Go.
Well, they're listening. Silver Bella she keeps coming in and out of the chat, or they keep coming in and out of the chat. So if you heard that, Silver Bell, fuck your Genji. No, not the player, not your player. Your player's good. Just the character. Just the character.
Look, now there's more people in chat calling me out for... are you telling me I gotta sit down, do homework, and write down a list from most favorite to least favorite and tape it up next to me while I'm casting? Is that where we're at?
I don't have that. It's just in my mind. I guess... Shade, maybe I've just played HOTS way longer than you, and I just know my favorite maps.
Meanwhile, I'm just out. I just show up. My team tells me what map we're playing. I'm like, sure, let's go for it.
That's true. My team never lets me play the maps I like. Actually, that's a lie. We play Tomb of the Spider Queen often. I like that map. Do we win on that map? Probably not, but I like it. Just like Towers of Doom. Let me look. Hold on. I'm gonna look real quick. View profile while we wait. I put red. Oh, they're starting at 5. No, hold on. I gotta look.
Yep, you've only got a few seconds. Here it comes.
Towers of Doom, 53%. So not too bad. My favorite map. Hanamura got 60%. Let's go. Yo! Hey, Crizzo gave you a sub. You're a sub now, Shade.
Hey, thanks, Crizzo. Really appreciate you coming in here and giving out all these subs. It's very generous.
Super generous. I appreciate your face. We're actually almost at sub goal. We'll look at sub goal. I think I'm 1 away, but we'll look at it later. Right now, it's draft time. We're back into the game. Bob's Minions have 2nd pick. Team Rainbow Shrooms Go have 1st. Of course, there's the Junkrat ban right off the bat. I think Rainbow Shrooms might not ban Joanne, and instead, they might try to pick her up if Bob Minions doesn't take him.
Yeah, we might be getting some fabrics here from Joanne. No, Joanne is going to be banned. And let's see what comes next.
Oh, sorry, I was drinking that delicious water. Chat, if you haven't already, we're already into game 2. You better hydrate right now because we have games to go. So make sure you hydrate. Say to you, Shade, and not Pepsi. Drink water.
I'm actually out of Pepsi in my fridge, believe it or not. So it'll probably be a Gatorade night, actually.
Oh, that's not too bad. Yo, Moist Sweetest, I told you, not right now. We are in draft. We are in draft, and you made my sub goal. Gosh dang you. I appreciate your
I'm so proud of this community.
Thank you, the Moist Weeness. I just love saying that name, Moist Weeness.
We are going to see Rainer. Small change up. We have the Stukov band out now for the side of Bob's Minions, and Rhaegar going to be snatched away for Team Rainbow Shrooms Go as we're getting the strapped here.
Oh, that was lovely.
You know, I don't blame the Stukov ban here. I mean, that Stukov Orphea and Leoric combo, really good. We do have Leoric Lucio and Garrosh being picked up from Bob's minions. I'm always here for a Lucio game, as I do love playing Lucio. He is not my highest level character, but ooh, I do love playing him. My team lets me play him whenever I play healer, so that's nice.
Lucio Garrosh, really a 1-2 combo there. The speed up really can allow Garrosh to find those throws, but we have the counterpunch here. Stitches Chromie, so a lot of pick potential now for the side of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go with that hook, as well as potentially the temporal loop if Chromie decides to go that talent.
You know, Chromie's another hero that I don't see too often unless it's an NGS. Like, if I go play in ranked or even quick match, I don't really see Chromie that much.
Wait, you know what would be the greatest combo? Chromie temporal loop someone, and then Stitches just stands next to the loop and then gorges them once they go.
Yes, I love that. I love that. Instead of like a Junkrat trap, it's a Chromie trap. There we go. I love it. But all right, we do have the Jaina ban again, so I'm assuming someone on Bob's Minions plays a mean Jaina there. And we do have Sonya being banned out again. Gosh dang it. Boy Sweeney scared the crap out of me. He used the emotional damage sound alert, and it scared me. I have a sound alert. So like one of them is the meme emotional damage, and it just went bah! Right in my ear, and I was like, ah!
Jeez. Well, we are going to see the Cigar once again for the side of Bob's Minions, as well as we have the Gaslow take in this game. They banned it out last game, but it looks like they're going to try and give it a go themselves. Let's see what it's going to be paired into, as we're going to have the solo pick in just a second. Tychus alongside a last pick, the Leoric once again. Silverbell sticking with what felt good last game.
I like it so far. Also, real quick, shout-outs to Koala Company, the Pie Maker, and Neon. Where are you? Neon, I think, was the name. Where'd it go? Yeah, Neon for the follows. Shout out to your faces, aka Shane's team.
Well, Neon isn't one of my team members, but he's actually been a Division D captain for a number of seasons. Not this season, though. Where you at this season? You're not a captain this season. But good to see everyone. Thanks for showing up. Really appreciate the support, everyone.
Of course. And Bob's Minions completing their draft with Greymane. Ooh, another Greymane game here. That will be interesting. But real quick, let's go over back to the map view real quick, just for anyone who's just joining on in. Welcome on in. Today, we have Division C West with Team Rainbow Shrooms Go versus Bob's Minions. Team Rainbow Shrooms Go went ahead and banned out Tomb of the Spider Queen and Volskaya Foundry, while Bob's Minions went ahead and banned out Battle of Eternity and Sky Temple. Our first game was Brax's Holdout, picked by Team Rainbow Shrooms Go, while and they won it, and now Bob's Minions went ahead and picked out Dragonshire. Let's see if they can win it and give us a game 3, or will Rainbow Shrooms give us a 2-0 game tonight?
Oh, I never realized it was pronounced anyone. That would make sense. I never actually thought of that. I'll have to remember that for the future. In the chat, he said his name is anyone. Like, you actually pronounce it that way.
Oh, interesting. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull up a prediction. Shane, do you mind introducing our team to the left?
Yeah, so for the side of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go, we have Silverbell on the Leoric. We have B-Man on the Stitches, Demon Grand on the Tychus, Just Garbage on the Rhaegar, and Dialama on the Chromie.
All right, and over on the left side in the red team, we have Sicko Pants on the Garage, Soup Kitchen on the Lucio, Gossamer on the Greymane, Bristleclaw on the Gaslow, and Zagara here in the bot lane, Mustache.
Ooh, Stitch is going for the early hook, but isn't quite able to find it. Garage trying to step up and look for that. Really, the big thing for Bob's Minions is going to be that synergy between the Lucio and the Garrosh, being able to use those speed-ups to allow Garrosh to find those crucial throws. Right now in the early game, they are going immediately into the 1-3-1, trying to find a bit of value in those lanes early.
All right, and we do have... Oh, I just realized I didn't click in-game. I'm sorry, chat. I was so focused on the predictions. There we go. Now we're in the game. All right, we did have Shrooms go ahead and rotate down to the bottom lane and take the lane there. Ooh, there's a hook onto Garrosh. Good boop from Lucio, though. But man, Garrosh getting pretty low there. He will live it, though.
Yeah, being low is 1 HP in a dream. Garrosh is the perfect hero for that, with all that armor he gets from being low. But so far, map control seems to be going in the favor of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. However, Bob's Minions being the first team to start working on that camp.
Chat, I already switched the scene. Remember, there's a 30-second delay, so as soon as you guys say scene in the chat first time, I see it and I change it. There's a 30 seconds. I promise. I promise, chat. I do like Voice Sweetest's effort, though. The radio edition.
Listen, you tell us we couldn't radio cast this game.
We could radio cast. I think we would do a great job radio casting this game. You know what?
I don't know if the teams would appreciate us radio casting this game.
Definitely not. But I feel like that would be a one day, like a fun, like if you're doing a replay. Nah, yeah, because the teams wouldn't like that. I think that'd be a fun, like, redemption, though, one day. Radio edition.
No, we just need to get our own radio network. The HOTS radio station.
Right, the NGS radio station.
Oh my god, can you imagine? That'd be awesome.
That would be super fun.
We do have both shrines going over to the side of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. They are sort of jockeying for this mid capture, but Zagara going to go ahead and flip that bottom lane over, so it looks like nothing will come of it yet for the side of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go.
We do. Ooh, missed hook there. I was about to go down bottom, but man, they keep fighting in the mid, and I can never rotate down camera because I don't want to miss a kill. But now we're able to go to the bottom as Shroom is going to come back and take the bottom objective. While they do have a siege camp pushing out this bottom lane, Zagara trying to fend off of it.
And once again, Silverbell doing really well in that solo lane, keeping control of that shrine against the Gazlo. Gazlo doing his best to fight, but Silverbell's putting a lot of damage onto him up there right now, getting pretty low. Is he going to find this kill? Not quite. Good stun there from the Gazlo is going to get Bristleclaw out.
Yeah, Bristleclaw, that was a great timing stun there. We do have Bob's Minions grabbing their bruiser camp here. Chromie and Garrosh in the mid fighting off. Here comes the rest of Bob's Minions to help with the Chromie. There's the toss. There's the Greymane onto her. Can she get out? She cannot as Greymane finishes that kill. And now Gazlo's going to have a good push top to be able to claim back that top objective.
Yeah, there's that Lucio Garrosh value. That speed up allows them to find the Chromie pick. And now we are going to get a bit of a zone out here for the side of Gazlo. That camp's going to get a lot of value if someone doesn't come up to clear it while they fight for that.
We got multiple fights going here with Silverbell and Bristleclaw fighting. Then we have mid. We do have level 7s being picked out from... Oh, wait a second, Leoric! Leoric goes down to the Gazlo, and so now Gazlo will be able to claim that top shrine, and Zagara should be able to claim the bottom one here soon. We did have a hook there from the Stitches, but Lucio able to bump them out.
Caster cursing Silverbell there, singing the praises, only then for Gazlo to come back and win that objective. Bristleclaw doing a good job taking control. Demon Grand comes up to try and support, but now Demon Grand's looking like he's in a bit of trouble here.
Man, Bristleclaw got really low as we looked away for a moment. Silverbell and the Tychus, they went ahead and started ganking on the Gazlo, but Gazlo was able to survive, and his team came up to help him.
A lot of value there in the soul lane as well. That camp actually got pretty much the entire top wall, and now Bob's Minions, very different game from game number 1, up 3-0 in kills. They are still down a little bit in XP, but they are trading some blows here with the side of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go.
Definitely, and both teams just back and forth. We do have another fight up top. We're going to keep an eye on it until I see another fight going on. As Gazlo, ooh, missed zap there. But Gazlo's taking a lot of damage this time. Maybe Leoric might win this. Oh my gosh, we did have Tychus grab their siege camp. Here comes the rest of Bob's Minions looking for a pick onto this Leoric, but I feel like Leoric has learned his time. He learned this time. Be careful. We do have Stitches and Rhaegar pushing the bottom lane as there are 2 siege camps pushing in. We'll see what happens here.
Unfortunately for the side of Bob's Minions, while Gazlo is able to hold that point, he actually missed a lot of soak there in that top wave as it dies to that structure. So The race to level 10s is going to be pretty close between these two teams. Topside now pretty firmly under the control of Bob's minions, but they do have that camp pushing in as well. And now Silverbell's going to go for another play.
Yeah, Silverbell's doing a really good job already. Earlier we had Gazlo winning the fights, but now Leoric might be winning fights. Oh, but I missed it down here in mid. Greymane killing out the Chromie, and that's going to be able to give Bob's minions level 10 first, but we have level 10s back.
Oh, wait, down at bottom, Garrosh got gorged.
Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh, there's so many fights going on. There's the Garrosh kill. Up top, man, Leoric and Gazlo are just costed back and forth. And Gazlo, 20 health, 30 health, and he goes down as well. This is the first, like, off-lane battles that we've been watching that are actually, like, no offense to my off-laners, they're really worth watching more than normal.
Yeah, Garrosh actually stepped up in that bottom lane to go for a throne once the Chromie was dead, but then Stitches just walks up and eats him and pulls him behind the structures, and there was no way out there for Garrosh. He's going to go down, and now, with those kills going over, first objective is going to Team Rainbow Shrooms Go as they start working on this push in the middle lane.
Yep, and we do have level 10s picked up. I'm going to go ahead and go through Bob's minions picks. We're still waiting for Zagar to pick their level 10. We do have High Five from Lucio. Ooh, let me rotate bottom real quick. We have High Five from Lucio. We have Decimate from Garrosh. Go for the Throat from Greymane. And Robo Goblin from Gazlo. All right, there goes Dragon. And level 10s for Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. We do have Odin. Oh my gosh. Odin. Why can't I think of the word? Gorge. There we go. Bloodlust, Entomb, and Temporal Loop. Zagara, we're at almost level 12 and still no level 10 chosen here.
Judging by, I assume that it'll be another Devouring Maw, but we'll see here. There could be potential value for the Nidus if they're able to get... No, never mind. We are going to be seeing Nidus. So Zagara going to have to get that creep spread out to the other lanes to really take advantage. Gazlo, I didn't even realize, went the Robo-Goblin, so he's going to be able to trade a little bit more effectively in the soul lane. But Demon Grand shows up. That minigun so deadly. They are going to get him. Gazlo goes down, and top lane continues to stay under the control of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go.
Yeah, I think if Gazlo wasn't entombed, they would have survived it, but oof, that entomb was really good there. We do have quests being completed from Stitches and level 13s being chosen from Rainbow Shrooms. We do have them also taking the bottom bruiser camp to push out this bot lane. Greymane pushing in their bruiser camp as well, and Tyke is trying to take this mid keep, but will not be able to grab it.
So this camp being picked up in the bottom lane, but they're under a lot of pressure right now with that bruiser camp already having been pushed. They're really going to answer it. Mockstash doing his best to clear it up as best he can. But, they are able to find the Greymane. There's the Gorge. Lucio tried to high-five it, but wasn't quite fast enough. They got to try and catch up if they want to save him. Temporal Loop has also been casted. So much damage onto the Greymane, but it looks like he might be okay. The counter flip there onto the Rhaegar. They are going to find it, and somehow that ended up actually going in favor of Bob's minions.
And Bloodlust was used as well, so it's going to be down for another 80 seconds. That was a great... Bob's minion able to get that kill is going to help them a lot here. We do have Gazlo, though, getting picked out. There's the hook. Gazlo's going to go down, though, so there is going to be a trade there, but at least Lucio is still alive. That's all that matters. I'm curious real quick.
Pro Gazlo tip, by the way. When you're playing against the Stitches, always save a turret for whenever Stitches tries to hook you. You can drop the turret between you and the hook, and it'll actually block the hook and save your life for you.
I did not know that, but I also don't play offlaner except for Twin Blades.
So you don't play off lane.
No, Twin Blades is still, it's off lane until like level 10, and then he becomes part of the 4-man.
Twin Blades, no.
Sorry. Wind Blades.
I'm a sheeple. I am a taunt variant only.
So you're a plebeian.
Oh, close there onto the Lucio. Almost able to find that hook. We are going to see this mid fort going down. Structures really going advantage of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go, but the defense is being set up here for Bob's minions. It looks like they're going to try and split the pressure the pressure here. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. As now we do have the Commandeer Odin being casted down here, so a lot of pressure in all of these lanes. It's going to be really hard for Bob's Minions to answer. They find the Greymane off to the side. High Five is out a little early, though, so it's not going to protect the Greymane. He is going to go down. They find the Gorge onto the Garrosh as well, so it looks like they might find a second one on the way out here. Let's see if Sycophants is going to be able to live here. Oh, it's going to be close, but I think he might be okay.
Oh yeah, he's fine. That Lucio did a really good job with the high five there, and just switching in between this healing and speed boost is gonna help a lot there. Oh, but there's a hook onto the Lucio, but Lucio will just be fine as Garrosh tosses him. Oh my gosh, getting really close there as Tychus is doing some good damage there. Oh my goodness. Ooh,
Tychus tried to find some of that minigun value, but the hook missing does mean that Garrosh is going to be okay for now. Good pressure, though, during this objective. Dragon Knight was able to take down that top fort as well, so for that objective, they got mid fort, they got bottom fort, they got bottom keep wall, and they got top fort. Very successful objective for the side of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go.
Definitely. We do have, excuse me, now I got like the hiccups or burps. We do have Bob's Minions finally able to grab their level 16s. Stitch is looking for a hook here.
Whoa, Gazlo just stands still. What a Chad move by the Gazlo.
How did he not get that? No!
That was actually an alpha move from the Gazlo to just stand. He's like, yeah, you're going to miss. You're going to miss.
Dang. Gazlo calling you out. What are you going to do about it, Stitches? Oh my goodness.
As we get further into the game, right now, Team Red... Oh, wow, I cannot believe that landed onto the Garrosh. They are going to go for the Gorge. Lucio doing his best to try and disengage it. Silverbell out, frontlining, though. Garrosh is going to try and go out the backside. Demon Grand is trying to find the Lucio, is going to find it. And he's not going to go down for it either. They're going to find 3 now. This fight is going very convincingly over to Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. We got 4, certainly going to be 5 here once they run down this Garrosh. And that was a great team fight. All started off that hook from B-Man.
Oh, there's another hook. Man, and there's gonna go Garrosh down. He was looking for that Tychus kill. I saw it, but man, what a 5-man wipe in favor for Team Rainbow Shrooms. I will be shocked if they do not go just core. At least take bottom keep and go core. We do have Lucio back up in about 7 seconds, but I don't know if Bob's Minions can hold it off, man. Shrooms already 10-5 kills here.
I don't think Team Rainbow Shrooms... I don't think Team Rainbow Shrooms Go can end. Unfortunately for them, the Odin did time out there from the Tychus, and I think that was their best siege option. So with that not being on the table, I think it's a wise decision for them to back off. They have the 3 talent tier advantage, only a half level go for those, or only a half a level to go for those level 20s. And once those come in, they're going to have map control pretty much for the remainder of this game.
Yeah, we do have Rhaegar grabbing the dragon, so this might end it here. Hopefully not, because I do want a 3rd game. Oh, there's a hook on Lucio, and he used an unstoppable, but still got gorged. Oh, someone get close to him. No. I saw he was looking for a wall that he could use his D on. And that's what she said. And so he could bounce off of it. There's another hook onto Gazlo. There's Unstoppable being used, but Temporo Loop is still on him, and he's going to go down. There's level 20s being picked up, and Leoric ult being used as well. This is not looking good for Bob's Minions. It's Garrosh getting really low here. 30 health, 40 health. He might live this. He will live it, but Greymane will not. Zagara try to do some damage, and this looks like this is going to be a 2-0 game as Zagara goes down and the core goes down. Gosh dang.
Really good series there. Team Rainbow Shrooms Go clearly show ready to play today. Really taking it to the side of Bob's Minions. Those hooks, they just kept landing and they wouldn't stop landing. Really great job there by B-Man on the Stitches. Really played a pivotal role for his team, finding those hooks and finding those pivotal gorges to really run away with the game once that mid-game rolled around. Bob's Minions, they put up a valiant defense, but the game just got a little bit away from them after that second objective phase, and it was going to be a very uphill battle for them to come back, and they weren't quite able to do it. Team Rainbow Shrooms Go going to remain undefeated in Division E-West.
Yeah, man. Team Rainbow Shrooms Go is going to be a team to fear. after all these series going on. So hopefully, no offense to Team Rainbow Shrooms, but someone's got to at least win one game, or at least win one game in the series against you guys. You can't go just no losses. That's too easy for you guys. But let's go ahead real quickly, go through the game summary. I'll pull up talents, and then we'll do a winner's interview with Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. We have Leoric with 139,000 in siege damage. Oh, hold on a second. Demon Grand's messaging me.
He's eager for that interview.
He is. All right. So back when I was saying siege damage, 139,000 from Leoric and 68,000 from Greymane. In the hero damage, we have 38,000 from Chromie and 30,000 from Gazlo. Healing, we have 36,000 from Rhaegar and 40,000 from Lucio. Self-healing, 18,000 from Leoric, 14,000 from Gazlo. And then an XP, 16,000 from Leoric and 10,000 from Gazlo. Level, 14 kills with 5 kills, level 20 to level 17. I'll go ahead and pull up talents because I saw Crizzo wanted to see the build, so I'm going to go ahead and show that real quick. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll switch over to our winner's interview. So give me 1 second. Shane, you take control of chat.
Hello, chat. My name is Shane, and I am in control. Now, for my first rule as chat overlord, I demand... Oh, I've never had this much power before. It's like if you ever watched The Office, whenever Dwight's doing the schedule. Hopefully other people here watch The Office, and this just isn't going to go over everyone's head. When Dwight gets to do the weekend scheduling, and he's like, I'm going to schedule Jim every single week. It's like this tiny amount of power is about to go to my head. Overall, though, I will say this series was really well played. Bob's Minions, they weren't able to pick up a game in this series, but they really showed some signs of life in game number 2, especially. Coming out strong with those early 3 kills, but, the objective phases, I think, really were what sort of did them in over the course of the game. But absolute shout-outs to Bob's Minions for putting up a good series. And Team Rainbow Shrooms Go, I mean, you can tell how coordinated they are throughout this series. Definitely proving to be one of the front runners for the division this season. Really excited to see what they're going to continue to bring to us. I do believe there's one other undefeated team in E-West right now, so keep your eyes open, any E-West followers. That game is shaping up to be quite the explosive one if these teams are heading on a collision course.
I just want to say real quick before we go to the interview, I had my headset on, so I was listening to you, and I was cracking up laughing walking to my bathroom listening to you. But all right, let's go ahead and switch over lobbies and get to our winning games. All right. Boop, boop, beep, bop.
You know what I mean? Because
hello.
of that.
Waiting for Shane now.
Hello.
Of course, Shane's the last one. Shane, are you there? Oh no, Shane might be dead here. Shane!
There we go.
There we go.
Hello.
Welcome. Oh my gosh, why are you guys' team names so long? There we go. It was like off-centered and everything from my winner interview screen, and I was like, wait, I gotta adjust. But congratulations on your win today. How are you guys feeling right now?
Good. Feel real good.
Feeling well. It was, well played.
Definitely. You guys did give us a run for this series. Very exciting series as well. Let's go ahead straight into it. You guys had first map pick. You guys picked Brax's Holdout. Is that one of your guys' comfort pick maps? Is that one of your favorite maps? Why'd you choose it?
I think a lot of teams don't like Braxis or aren't practiced as well on Braxis. And then Braxis is also like a heavy offlane map, right? Like it's your offlane's kind of like your linchpin for that map. And I really like Genji, and Genji's really good on that map. So like all those things come together in our favor for playing that map, in that, teams aren't prepared, and then, if our offlaner's better than theirs, we're already winning the map, and then by picking Genji, I can guarantee that our offlaner, you know what I mean, wins that map. And it just works out really well for us.
I would have never guessed you were going to play Genji. I definitely didn't say right before you picked it that you were going to lock Genji.
I was like, Shane knows that I play Genji, so there will be plenty of comments.
I knew there was a Genji. I could smell it. The last pick Genji.
Yeah.
And what's super funny is we both guessed both of your team members. I said there's gonna be an Orphea game, and next thing you know, there's an Orphea pick as well. So we both called it for that first game, which is really funny.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, sorry, we're so predictable, guys.
No, we love it.
I actually think funny enough, actually, I believe your hero pool, Demon Grand, is actually one of the most unpredictable. It's just that I was like, it's Praxis. You know, it's the Genji map, quote unquote.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Well, all right. So with Brax's holdout, with your guys' draft picks, obviously you guys had something in mind, picking up the Stukov, Leoric, and Orphea. Was there a purpose for, not necessarily a purpose, but was there a reason you guys also chose Murden and Genji? Obviously Genji, comfort pick, but what about the Murden pick?
Well, the Murden is because their team has I think they played Murden 4 games, I think it was, and they're 3-1 with Murden. And so we wanted to deny that pick because we knew they were going to deny the Joanna, right? So we figured we could snap that pick if they didn't first pick it, and that's like an extra ban for us. And then we took the Dirty Bathtub combo, which just worked out well, and like I said, Genji for that map, but also Genji plays really well in the Dirty Bathtub because you can X strike on top of it, and slash through it, and there's plenty of things to do there. With Genji, so it just all worked out.
You know what's funny is I play a lot of Orphea, and your Orphea players like one of the only Orpheas, including me, that do Q builds, so I was super hyped for that. But also, I have never heard of the Dirty Bathwater until Shane said it, and I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Yeah, it's a classic. I mean, it's one of those combos. It's on 50 seconds, right? So Leo and Orphea both have 50-second cooldown timers on their ultimate, and so you can just blow it on one person because 50 seconds is so low that it's guaranteed to be there the next time you have the team fight, right? So
actually, Leoric's ultimate is only 45-second cooldown. Thank you.
I thought it was.
It might be. It might be. It's either 45 or 50. I'd have to look it up.
I am looking right now.
Oh, so you'll be quicker than chat.
Yeah, Entomb is 50-second cooldown.
What? Am I wrong? Do I play off lane? What year is this?
You don't, Shane. It's too much chin. It's too much chin.
Yeah, the chin has gotten to the Pepsi's gone to my brain.
I was saying it's the Pepsi that went to your brain.
Even my mockery wasn't even correct.
That's the word. You just made yourself look like even more of a fool now.
Well, that's just me in a nutshell.
I was about to say that's just normal Shade. Well, all right, Shade, do you have any questions about the first game?
I guess the only big question I had about game number 1, I mean, obviously you drafted a very combo-heavy comp. I mean, you mentioned it, the Orphea, Leoric, and the X-Strike. Just such a classic combo. You were able to get pretty far ahead in that early game as well. Sort of walk me through, though. You did end up going down on that core push in the bottom lane. After you guys ended up getting wiped on that core push, what was sort of your discussion sounding like as to how you wanted to bounce back from a bad play onto the core?
Well, I mean, yeah, it ended negatively, but we had so much room for error there. You know what I mean? They hadn't had a fort down yet. We had, their entire bot lane gone. Now we have constant cata pressure. You know what I mean? And death timers were still low enough where for them to get across the map and do something with it. You know what I mean? That they're going to get very minimal value. So I think our comms are really just like, it's okay, we're fine. We're still way ahead. Let's just calm down a little, you know what I mean, and get back to the game plan, and back to these lanes and back to that. And I think immediately afterwards, I went top and killed that bot fort that was at like 300 or 400 health, whatever it was, using Shingen. And you know what I mean, that just split them further because now they're trying to go top to get me. and I'm Genji, so I'm getting out anyways. And like I saw the Sonya chase, and so they got very little value after killing us.
Yeah, even though that core play didn't end up panning out for you, like you said, you were still definitely in control of that game, and
Yeah.
you didn't seem like emotions really got to you after that play. So it was definitely good to see that there. That was the only real other question that I had. So I don't know if you wanted to kick it over to game number 2.
Yep, I was just gonna kick it over to game number 2. Bottom's Minions picked up Dragonshire. On your ranking of like your best to worst maps, where is Dragonshire for you guys?
I feel like it's in our top 3, probably.
Oh.
I don't know. What do you think, B-Man?
I would say it's definitely in our top 3. I would say it's my favorite map to play, personally.
So you guys probably got excited that it was D-Shire that they picked. You were like, oh, this is easy for us. This is a good map for us.
Well, we kind of share the scouting duty on the team, and B-Man did the scouting this week, essentially, along with Silver, and they showed that, they favored Dragonshire and that it was a high win rate for them. So I kind of knew if we didn't ban it, we were going to go there, which, like I said, it's in our top 3, I think. So I was totally okay with that. So we purposely didn't remove it, knowing it was one of their best maps, hoping that we would go there. So when we did go there game 2, it was kind of like, all right, let's see if we're as good on this map as we think we are.
All right. And then with your game 2 draft, I know they banned out Stukov. Did you guys want to go the same comp if you were able to, or did you guys want to switch it up? There's definitely a lot of different characters you guys chose out this game.
No, we weren't looking at the same comp. I don't think Genji's as great on Dragonshire. He just doesn't have the ability to wave clear, camp clear very well in the early game, where that's kind of important. And I did mention to Garbage that I wanted the Stukov again because I felt like the Stukov really messed with them. I mean, Stukov sucks to play against.
Agreed.
and so when they banned it, we were just kind of like, cool, that's okay, because we had intended to go a different healer anyways. And we got the Rhaegar, which is kind of who we wanted. And I know B-Man really wanted that Stitches, so that was totally okay. That's exactly who B-Man wanted to play that map. And I feel like the rest of us just kind of picked picks that we felt were good for the map and good for the comp that we were playing. We didn't really have like a, let's pick this, and that'll combo really well together. It was kind of more like, what can we fight on point and have sustained fights with, and feel comfortable having those sustained fights and stay safe. So.
I like it. Shane, do you have any questions for game 2?
Yeah, so actually this question is going to be for you, B-Man. I actually wanted to ask about the Stitches pick. I love Stitches. It's really one of those tanks that kind of allows you to be the star of the show from the tank position, those hooks, being able to swing a game so far in one direction or the other. I wanted to ask, though, was the Stitches pick just something that you like in just in general on Dragonshire, or was there something in your scouting that you saw that made you want to go towards that early Stitches pick?
I think Stitches is just like a very strong comfort pick for me, and with it being Dragonshire, that's one of my stronger maps. I felt comfortable taking Stitches on that, as well as the structure on Dragonshire itself allows you to make a lot of separation between the team if you do get a pick, and you can stay hidden when you look to grab those hooks, especially after 13. So just being able to reach out and touch the team when they're clearing wave that's pushed up against their wall, I feel like just gives a lot of versatility to cover the mid and bot lane, with Stitches specifically on that map.
Yeah, a lot of that game, was us being like, okay, now we're going here, and then B-Man being like, well, wait, I have hookup. Let me see if I can get something. And then us turning around to go back to where he is in some weird, awkward, in the jungle, off the map position. And then he'd throw out a hook, and if he got it, we killed whatever he got, and if he didn't, we went, back to the plan of where we were going next. So that was definitely, like, you could tell that map with Stitches on B-Man is something he likes, because he had a lot of really good positions to just fish,
Well, that pick definitely panned out, especially mid to late game. Those hooks were landing time after time and really got you a big advantage there. So congrats to you for landing those hooks, and I think that covers the only question I wanted to ask for that game. So I'll throw it back over to Moore.
I don't really. Oh, hold on, Dumbo. Excuse me, old man. You are
Oh,
not
wow.
supposed to be there. Get out of here. Get out of
How
here,
dare
old
you
man.
call me that?
I didn't know you were an old man. Sorry, no cat problems like normal. I think I don't really have too many questions for Dragonshire. You guys did a really good job just shoving those lanes in and just really taking control of the map. So, I will ask my normal questions then. First one is, oh, I'm gonna ask a new question. What got you guys to join NGS?
B-Man, you could take that one.
Okay. I just joined. I guess this 3 seasons ago, right? Dudes, was
Yeah.
that 3
Yeah.
seasons?
We weren't on the team last season, right? Because I left the Dudes, and then you were on the Dudes the season before that. So yeah, it's been 3 seasons for you.
Oh,
Yep.
wait, sorry. Real quick to interject. Don't mean to cut you off more. Cactus Ham, great man or best man?
Both.
Cactus Ham was an old the baddest dudes member, and actually I played with him for a little while on amateur opponents. I know he was a big TBD fan.
Yeah.
He's cool.
But yeah, so I handed that question over to B-Man because he recently joined NGS to answer why he joined.
Oh yeah, so like I just reached out on Reddit community for Here's the Storm, and I was like, hey, I'm just looking for like structured play. It wasn't really, competitive. I didn't really understand what the competitive scene looked like, but I was looking for a group that I could play with regularly, and if it was Storm League or Quick Match, I was into it. And I got pointed towards NGS, and I'd never used Discord before, just a complete grandpa on all this stuff. And then I was able to reach out and just post on the NGS forums, and was able to pick up a team, and it's been a positive experience. It's been some of my favorite HOTS playing has been in the last 3 seasons of NGS, and I've played since beta, so it's been a lot of fun.
Nice. All right, my second question is kind of similar to the first one, which is, do you have any advice for anyone who is wanting to join NGS?
I will definitely say the first thing's going to be to sign up on the site and join the Discord. From there, there are always teams looking for new players. There you can create your own team and fish for new players. You can respond to requests for recruitment that teams are putting out, and get yourself involved that way. But my advice that I give to every new player that I've ever trained before, because that's what happened with B-Man when he joined the baddest dudes and I was captain of that, was that I tell everybody there's a huge difference between solo Storm League or Storm League with your friends and playing amateur competitive HOTS. And that difference is massive in what you're expected to do. In the sense that you're expected to do less in your role, but you're expecting your team to do all the other things that you would be doing in solo Storm League, right? Where like in solo Storm League, you'd see a lane's not getting covered, you'd go get it and you'd soak it. You'd catch the XP because no one else is going to do it, right? In organized, you have to rely on someone else to get that if you're the tank, right? Because your job is to protect your team and provide kills on a platter. If you're the healer, your job is to keep that tank alive and to follow up the CC. If you're damaged, your job is to point your damage at whatever the tank put on a platter for you. And so you have to rely on each piece to do what you would rely on yourself or your friends to do in Storm League. And I think that's a huge distinction to understand when you watch these games as someone who's never played amateur competitive HOTS, and you think you can do better. You have to understand that there's a major difference between solo Storm League or Storm League with your friends and actually playing in an organized scene.
And just to add on to that, I feel like being receptive to, what everyone in the community has to say to you is like a huge leg up. If you're able to draw on the experience of other players in NGS, you're going to learn very fast, and it is drastically different. And then also, like, a followed plan is the best plan. So even if you are getting into a team and you don't necessarily feel like the moves that are being made in the team dynamic aren't fit to your style, just just go with the flow for a little bit, because you'll find that as you get more people to commit to a plan, you have greater success rate. And I feel like that's something that you miss a lot when you're playing by yourself, or even with like a small party.
I love it. I think that's the best answer we've got for that question. No offense to the other people who answered. That's my favorite answer so far. Um, Before I ask the last or no, second to last question, let me ask this one, and then Shane, you can ask whatever, and then I'll ask the last one. So my next question: where the team name come from and the team logo?
So the logo was designed by Helen Knight, one of our other members who just had some dentistry done and couldn't make the game today. She designed the logo. The name came from when we joined the TRSG organization, the Team Rainbow Strike Go organization. We were told we could use, any variable of TRSG or have, TRSG X, right? Like the other sister team we have, TRSG Undead. And so we discussed it as a team, and we just kind of voted on Team Rainbow Shrooms Go, and Helen was working on a Shrooms artwork that she turned into a logo for us, and it just worked out really well, and that's what we settled on.
I guess I have a side question to that answer slash question. Do you guys play while you're on shrooms?
Uh, I can definitely say some of our members have, but we have not recently, and you know.
I think that's very difficult. I guess with my ADHD brain, I could probably start a game, but I could not finish it if I was on shrooms.
I'd be more worried about the colors and animations,
Oh.
causing me to like zone in on that, and then not realizing that I'm like standing under fort, taking shots.
Exactly. All right, well, Shade, any questions before I ask them the final question?
Well, I guess one question I had is not to look too far ahead, but looking forward towards next week. You are currently undefeated after this game, still a perfect 8-0 map record. However, your opponent next week, Community Pizza, is the other current undefeated team in Division E-West, currently 6-0 in map score. How do you feel about matching up with them next week?
Me personally, again, I can't speak for the entire team, but me personally, every opponent is undefeated. I don't treat any opponent less than the next. After we beat them, it might be like, hey, well, that wasn't as difficult as we thought it was going to be, or whatever. But ultimately, for me, I'm of the belief that you just don't underestimate your opponent. One of my previous coaches, Jamster, once said to me, that when we're in draft, it doesn't matter if you think that your matchup wins, right? Like if this character beats that character all day, every day, right? Skill comes into play, right? If you're horribly less skilled than the opponent, it doesn't matter if your matchup is supposed to be good; they're going to outplay you. And so I've always had that kind of frame of mind when I approach new opponents. Every week, it's these guys can beat us, so let's play like we don't want them to.
I like it. All right. My last and final question before you guys go celebrate is would you like to give out any shout outs, or would you like to say anything? Just keep it PG-13.
So I'm going to shout out our opponents. Thanks for showing up and having a great game. Your strategy on Dragonshire kind of threw us off. And I don't think if we hadn't had the stitches that was landing hooks all day, I don't think we would have won now. To be honest, I felt like the hooks are what got us there. You guys played really well. You caught Chromie out a bunch of times, and it was great. So congratulations to you guys for showing up and putting on a great fight. Can't wait to face you guys again. Shout out to the casters as always. Thanks for casting us, because we love to get our limelight too. And it's nice to be able to rewatch these later and read the comments and stuff. So shout out to everybody that's watching and commenting. Thank you guys for showing up and supporting us in the community. And shout out to my team for being amazing as always. And I'll pass it on to B-Man to include his.
Shout out to NGS for hosting such a great league style game, and it's been a pleasure, and all the support that goes along with this organization has been really fun. It makes the game very enjoyable, and I look forward to many more seasons.
All right. Anything less from you, Shane?
No, not really. I think we covered everything.
All right, awesome. Well, congratulations, Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. And congratulations on how you guys are doing so far this series. We cannot wait to see how much more you guys progress in this series. Maybe taking the series game. We will see. So you guys have a good night. Don't party too hard. Don't take too many shrooms tonight. You still got to practice. And you guys have a good one.
Thank you. You have a great night. Goodbye, guys.
Everyone, have a good night.
Take it easy.
All right. How you feeling, Shane?
I'm feeling good. It was a good series, back and forth between both teams, and definitely great group of people on both teams. Was really happy that everyone showed up, both in the game as well as in chat today. Thank you all for the support today. We really appreciate it.
Definitely. I will say, out of all the NGS casting I've done when it comes to interview, this is probably my favorite. Okay, besides last season FenSad, now that I'm on their team though, they were hilarious to interview. They're just funny. But this team, phenomenal answers. I loved the answers to the questions. So shout out to Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. Congratulations to them. Shout out for them for such a great interview, but also such a really great game. Same thing with Bob's Minions, really pushing it in there. And I'm excited to see how they do as well. Shout out to chat. You guys were super active today. I love it. Keep being active in the chat during game. Ask questions, say something. We love it. We love seeing it. Shout out to all my followers today, the new followers, and Moist Weenus for the gifted subs, and Crizzo for the hecka gifted subs. Bring me all the way up to my sub goal. Shout out to you guys. Thank you. So I will figure out when I'm going to stream Cult of the Lamb. That's going to be fun. I'll figure that out and post it on my social medias. Speaking of, if you're not following my social medias, it's all Gimmie-Moore cosplay. You can also find it in my about information. If you're not already, follow NGS. Of course, I wouldn't be here streaming this much if it wasn't for NGS. And then also, finally, shout out to my amazing co-host, Shade the Train.
A literal train, I guess.
The Pepsi train.
Definitely happy to be here. Glad I had my evening freed up to be able to cast with you. It's always a pleasure.
Me too. I think you should just cancel tomorrow so you can cast with me tomorrow.
I wish I could cancel tomorrow. Unfortunately, I have a day of homework and practice ahead of me, so that's a winning combination right there.
I'll just have to stream your division so then you can tell your team you can't play that day because you're doing some investigation, seeing how your enemy teams are doing.
I don't actually remember. I can't remember if there's a game tomorrow in our division. I should probably check. I should be a good team member and know when the teams in our division are playing.
Tomorrow, there's a lot of games tomorrow. Is it A East or A West? I can't remember.
Nexus. No, actually every
Nexus, that's right.
This week.
Yeah, there's nothing tomorrow. Sad face. I don't even see anything for next week yet. Oh, there's one on Thursday. I gotta find your team now so I can stream it again. But anyways, I'm going off topic. Tomorrow I will be streaming a D East this time. I'm just switching it up. Today we did E-West. Tomorrow we'll be doing D East. We've actually casted one of these teams for Animaniacs, and they're going against FC Hong Kong. So we'll be streaming them at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 2 hours after East, 1 hour before West. So you guys figure that on your own. And then and then later, if we finish that game early, there is a 9:30 game for A-West that I might be able to pick up. So we shall see. But other than that, thank you to everyone for watching. I'm going to also go ahead and raid my homie. We're going to stay on the competitive side of esports. And my friend here, he is a professional Halo player. I've been friends with him for a little while. He's a great guy. So definitely come raid with me. Tell him, say hello. We're going to go into the toxic world of Halo, as I came from there, from Halo professionals to now HOTS professionals. So thank you everyone so much for coming and watching. Thank you once again, Shane, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Everyone have a good night. Say bye, Shane. Don't be rude.
Bye.